Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Daily Blues here on 100% Chelsea. All the latest transfer talk to do with Chelsea Football Club, and today a special edition, special guests, Tony and Louis. How you doing, guys? Say hello.
How you doing, alright?
Right, normal transfer talk as usual. All of you know the deal. Today we are basing this video on comments made by Jose Mourinho yesterday. Now Mourinho has come out and said that we can't actually go after Pogba because we can't afford him. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this guy isn't much of a big target in terms of who we are actually trying to get.
No.
Okay, that's for sure. We're not actually going out and trying, as much as we can to go and get Pogba. That's not happening. But he's always been someone that we're talking about. Now, I don't know about how you guys feel about it. Do you think Pogba is someone we actually need at Chelsea?
Well, Pogba would be a great player to have, wouldn't he? I mean, great box-to-box engine to have. But, I mean, there's so many players out there you could go for. I mean, he's, 22? And they're asking for 50-odd million, 70 million?
No, more, 70, 80, isn't it?
He's 70. I mean, yeah, but then he's been dropped 50-something else. His release clause. Yeah. But why? Why? There's no point. You've got so many other players. I mean, Roman's out in Russia, isn't he, at the minute?
He is.
He's talking about Witsel.
Yeah.
And now he's another box-to-box player. He's cheaper, got more experience. Yeah, in the future he might not be as good as Pogba will turn out to be. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to miss out much. I mean, we've got Matic. We've already got a decent squad. And if you can make those stellar signings, that'd be great. But we don't need to.
Yeah,
we just need that good quality, world class strength and depth. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. And how about you?
Well, he says he'd make a difference to any side. He'd improve any side. He'd get into any team.
Yeah.
Playing well football, and he'd improve any team. And to me, that's why we should be buying players right now to improve what we've got. We've got a cracking side,
Yeah.
Like you said, I read somewhere 56 million, 58 million.
Yeah.
It's about that. I know, but before the what people were talking about was 70, 80 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
He's 22. You don't need to pay that much money for him.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
What do we mean about I mean, look, under the rules and regulations of FFP, what does it mean now?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the point. I mean, we worked it out. We should have 150 million, and then you've got the money that obviously we got for Czech, and then we got the stuff that's ongoing now, aren't we, with Salah and so there's obviously
he's a joke. He's a joke.
Axel Witsel,
absolute joke.
Roman's out there, really. Right now, apparently
it's
with Zenit and there's a deal in principle there, and then we just had the elections.
Barca
lost at Barca, so Pedro's situation looks more. Like it's more likely to happen as a result of those elections.
That's all gone in our favour. That's all gone in our favour. Yeah. Pedro is going to be a quality signing if we get him.
That's true.
He gives that rotation that we need. He's got that rotation. I mean, so if you looked at it, you'd have Pedro, Hazard, Cuadrado, Willian,
exactly,
Oscar, Fabregas. If we're bringing Witsel, Ramirez, Matic, and Mikel.
Yeah,
we were saying earlier, though, weren't we, about Man United signings? Yeah, we were also talking about Man City's. We didn't think that Man City, even though they've spent a bit, another 11 million today, all English players, isn't it?
That's what they're going after,
right? But we've looked at it and we thought, well, there's nothing there that's really going to. It's not frightening. Do you know? It's not frightening, is it? Do you know what I mean? So you look at that though. Would we be happy if Man City got Pogba?
Yeah.
Would we be happy with that? I wouldn't be happy.
Well, no. Okay, I'm saying
I'd rather have Pogba. Well, I mean,
what I said about us not missing out on him. Obviously, you're going to miss out on Pogba because he's a great player.
Yeah.
You're going to miss out if you don't get him. But it's a case of, do we need him?
Yeah, exactly. For that much money, I've always said, do we actually need Pogba? Now you make a good point, and we've mentioned this before. I've mentioned it on Daily Blues. Witsel is one of our targets, and Roman has gone out personally to Russia to try and land that deal. I think, for around 30 million, half price for a player who I feel will fit in better, who is already gelled with someone like Hazard because they're both from Belgium. Yeah. Witsel is in the national team.
So I like tall players, he's
6'1", isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's built. I do love his physicality, his physical side. So I think he'd be a better fit than Pogba, and we save half the money.
Yeah, and Pogba, if I'm honest, he's a moody teenager still.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great. It's great.
I still like him though.
Yeah, you like him as a player, but
I like him.
Got an ego. And I mean, it's always great to have an ego. If you've got someone with an ego in a dressing room, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's true.
Cantona was one of those. It's like all these players with egos, but they work really well. And it's, it's like I've got Nigel here said, do we need one last marquee signing like Pedro to signal our intent? Well, no, not really. We just need to strengthen in depth. That's all we need.
Well, this is the point that Mourinho was making. He didn't just turn around and go on about it. He was pressed, obviously, on the Pogba situation, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he went on from there and said he's doing 1 for 1. He's not going for any sort of stellar names. He's basically one out, check out, Begovic in. Didier retired. Obviously, we bring in Falcao. So it's it's almost like
I don't.
Falcao. You don't like Falcao.
Falcao. No, okay, right. Don't get me wrong. So he was an excellent striker in his day.
Yeah.
In his day, he was absolutely.
What does he sound like? He's 35 years old.
You see old Louis van Gaal, he's already starting to take a bit of credit just in case he turns into the Falcao of old. You see those words from old Louis.
He's worried. Van Gaal's worried.
I think that's a genius bit of work from Mourinho.
Definitely. Once your knee goes as a player, how many players do you know who will come back from that? They have to completely adapt their game. Falcao's not adapting his game, but he's still going, I'm going to run really hard and going to miss out. He was injured after last season as well.
Is Mourinho silly to bring him to Chelsea then? Do you think Mourinho doesn't notice that?
Well, no, okay. Jose knows what he's doing. He knows what's going on. But and I trust him, but still, I don't think he's right. You know what? I'd rather pay that much money for Benteke.
You'd rather have Benteke?
I would rather have Benteke.
Leave us your thoughts on that one. Would you rather have Benteke? No, Falcao?
No, yeah. I mean, look, it's £8 million, isn't it? So, if he's successful, we take him on another year, don't we?
Yeah, we can sign him permanently.
But that's like 40 million.
Well, no, it's not. It's 16. But
but overall, if everything he's going to have, he's going to be here for another 3 years. It will be about 40 million all in all, including wages and all the stuff you're going to do. He's not worth
2 years ago.
He's not.
If he proves himself, and he becomes what we know he can do, 40 million would be definitely.
I'll bite my tongue on that. Yeah, okay, I'll bite my tongue.
2 years ago, right?
That's a big if, though. That's a massive.
Well, it's not Torres. I've always said it's a different situation from Torres. It's a different. When Mourinho came to Chelsea. Mourinho came to Chelsea and found a broken Torres there. All right. With Falcao, Mourinho has seen what he's done at Man United, and he's personally said, it's a shame and it's sad to see Falcao become the player he is now, or he's had that one disastrous season. I want to bring him back to his best. I know I can bring him back to his best. So that's where the difference is.
He said we haven't seen the real Falcao, and no one in this country has.
Yeah.
And everyone's jumping on this.
And he's sure of it.
Oh, he's terrible. Last year, he come back from his. Listen, 2 years ago, it's important. 2 years ago, if you said, Diego Costa and Ronaldo Falcao, right? Okay, as our strikers, we'd have been jumping up and down like lunatics. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, everyone goes, that's a terrible bit of business. It's Falcao. If we get him, tuned in, and get his fitness back and get the real Falcao back. If anyone can, Jose can.
Exactly.
And like you said, you've got every faith in that man. Listen, mate, we get the right Falcao back.
Let's give him one chance. If we get the right Falcao back.
Right. I will say this now, and all of you that are watching this, remember this. Okay. I will give him a chance. But don't come crying to me at the end of the season when he doesn't do it. Don't come crying to me. All right? I mean, oh dear.
All right, that's no worries. No worries. Well, the Pogba deal. Leave us your thoughts on Pogba. Do you think that we need someone like Pogba for that amount of money?
You would have Pogba?
Personally, no. If not for that amount of money,
no.
I would have him if it was about 40 million.
I wouldn't have it for 40.
I would
22.
49 million for Sterling. We're talking Pogba here.
No, exactly.
I know, but still, no. But he's 22. Why is it that young players? I know it's age talks, but it's still like he's not proven. Would you spend 80 million or 50 million quid on a player that is not completely proven?
For me, it's a risk. Yeah, for me, it's a risk. I just don't know how he'd fare if he was in our midfield. I just don't know how it would work. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a chance he could do really well, but there's also that chance that he could just disappoint. This is where
you got to look at it all, right? Okay, right. Where do you want to be? Where do we want to be as a football club? What stage do we want to be at? Do we want to be knocking at the Bayern, Barca, Real Madrid table?
Well, you want everyone
at that table, or do we want to be eating at Atletico, Juventus table? Well, it's true, isn't it? Right? Okay, so in which case you've got to go out and you've got to go and get a Pogba or a Man United are bidding for Bale.
But there's no proof of it. It's gossip. Well, it's the Sunday people.
They're still doing it.
If you're gonna get reliable sources, I mean,
then Mourinho's obviously going 1 for 1, this and the other. He's got faith in the team. Listen, do we think the team's good enough to win the title again? Yes. They're getting a year older. They're only young anyway, so they're only going to get better. So you could argue, that he's just making the bench a little bit stronger and everything's great. But where do we actually want to be? Is it because of the stadium? Does it mean the next 3 years that we're going to be doing this 1 for 1, this in-house housekeeping?
Yeah.
Because we are, we're selling a few. We're obviously juggling the books, right?
Yeah.
And even through FFP and everything, what does that mean at the moment? If it's relaxed, City obviously don't care, do they?
No, they don't.
Well, exactly. So what do we want? Do we want to be, sort of having a go at the, because let's have it right. It's going to be harder to win the title, this time around.
For sure.
Right?
Oh yeah.
So we do need to strengthen. We don't want to be saying at the end of the year, well, we didn't win it because we didn't strengthen. We missed the opportunity. But listen, the window's still got a long way to go, isn't it? And
that's what I've been trying to say. Honestly, the window is still open.
Pedro,
it's open.
Oh yeah, everyone. The door's open for that now, isn't it?
To mention Pedro, the president of Barcelona is now, what's his name? Bartomeu or
no, hold on.
Well, it's not Laporta. That's for sure.
He's all about youth development, isn't
Exactly.
And he didn't want him to go. And let's have it right. If we sort of bid the right amount of money, his release clause, they haven't really got a say in it. It's what the player.
No, they can't. And now he's been elected.
Man United link with him, haven't they? The link with everything.
Everyone's in it, but
we are front runners.
Liverpool.
Oh yeah, at the moment, with him winning the presidential election, that does pave the way for Pedro to join us. That's it. There's nothing stopping Pedro from becoming a Chelsea player. Nothing.
I read that it was, we know straight after the election. So there's got to be a decision.
I'd say probably by tomorrow we'll have some news.
Well,
fantastic. I reckon.
Well, there's been a few comments here about John Stones as well. I'm reading stuff here now, and then you've got the comments, but then I'm here on the BBC as well. There's 20 million, but Jose is also saying he's not going to stop bidding at 20 million for John Stones.
I've said that. I've said we tabled 20 million. We were going to put an improved bid of 26, and Everton won 30. We will put 30 on the table.
Why would you pay 30 million? It's the same situation. England, right? The FA have completely screwed up. What is a good idea? They haven't monitored enough. So what's going to happen now? English players are going to be in demand for the top 4 teams. Yeah. There's going to be so much money just being thrown for players that are fairly average.
To be fair,
John Stones hasn't even played 40 games. He's good, but he hasn't played 40 games.
That's the thing. We have.
Listen to what John Terry says about him, right?
Yeah.
Terry, I'll tell you now, he's a decent player.
Yeah, okay, I admit he's a decent player.
He could be moulded into that Chelsea way. And
yeah, I know, but he's still.
Good signing, Abby.
It'd be a good signing, but not for 20 million. Not for 30 million, not for 20. He's not. He's 21, 22, isn't he?
Who else is there? Because remember, we have to think about John Terry. He's going to be done.
Zuma.
That's it. Give it 1 or 2 more years. He's done.
Stones and
you've got Zuma. Then you've got Ake from our youth academy.
Well, he's not a centre back.
Yeah, but you can bring him in and he can play there, and he can play on midfield, and he can play left back. He's a utility player, can play there.
It's a bit of a risk. Remember, John Stones is. Remember, it is based on the fact he's English. I've said if he wasn't English, if he was Dutch, for example, he wouldn't be going for 30 million. He'd be going for probably half of that. Yeah. So it is because he's English. There's a lot of demand. We need English players. We need it. Whether we like it or not, it's the rules. We need English players. If not, we're going to get done. So John Stones, for me at the moment, is the most in-demand centre-back.
Well, yeah.
Who's English.
Yeah.
And there isn't any better out there. So that's probably why we're going for him.
I think we'll keep chipping away until we get that deal done.
We will get it done.
And I tell you now, when Mourinho says things and he comes out and says it, I know Martinez is not too happy, is he?
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, he's given a bit. Well,
he's a little bit underhand, but who cares? It goes on everywhere, doesn't it?
I don't know what he's up to.
I quite admire him a lot. A good young English centre back. Yeah. He was at Man U. He went loaned to Burnley, then he went there. Michael Keane. I quite like Michael Keane as a centre back, and I think he's got a lot of potential. And because John Stones is ahead of him. But Michael Keane, John Stones wouldn't start regularly at Chelsea this season. But then neither will Michael Keane. But because Michael Keane's that little bit worse, he can develop more. Yeah. If you know what I mean.
Well, but it's the same situation as when John Terry first started. Remember, we had Desailly and Leboeuf and all of them.
Frank Leboeuf.
So John Terry wasn't there every single week, but he eventually, gradually moved in and became the man. And then
And he
became the
learned,
captain.
didn't he, from
And
the best of the best, right?
Exactly.
And the best of the best right now is
it's
John Terry.
Yeah.
So you get someone like him, who's already, by the way, got into the England side, got massive, you know,
He's playing in week in, week out for Everton.
exactly
21.
And it's not just he's very comfortable on the ball, isn't he? You know, he's got all the confidence in the world. I'll tell you something now. He's a perfect signing.
Yeah.
Listen, Jose don't get much wrong, and you know he's earmarked that one. And we've gone in with the 20, expecting the knockback. We'll go to the 26th and play a little game with us.
They will.
I
Eventually,
wouldn't
we will.
surprise if that deal's not done. I bet you that deal's already half done. You know.
Yeah, I think
Already
so.
half done now. You know what I mean? It'll go to the 30, like maybe 29.
Yeah.
Just to you know, you know what I mean?
That's
Just
true.
to settle the. But I think that's a runner. That is.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want the Barcelona kid, don't we? You know, we want the
Pedro.
Monaco kid, but you know,
Yeah.
we want him, and obviously Witsel. Would
So
you be happy with that?
That's
Just
our
for free?
three. I would be happy.
Would you be happy?
I'd be happy with that.
That's remember.
Salah out.
Remember.
Oh, Salah.
Moses out.
So, I'm quite upset about Moses because Moses had a lot of potential. Moses was.
He did.
He was
Tottenham 8 mil.
I'd tell him.
8 mil Spurs.
I'd tell him.
Yeah, he's not going to get anywhere now.
You're not going to get more than 8. He's not playing.
No.
He's not.
Well,
No, he's got the 11 shirt.
Cuadrado
is
has
he
Didier's
going,
top.
or-
No, he's
That's
staying.
been
He's
worrying.
staying. No, remember, I stated this when I started Daily Blues. Falcao and Cuadrado both play on the same national team. There's a link there. So I think Cuadrado will get more time should Falcao play as well. That's good for him and that's good for
So
Falcao.
what you're saying, him like Pedro would be the how can I put it, the cover for Eden Hazard.
I reckon, yeah.
And Cuadrado would be the
4
cover
million.
for William.
Yeah.
So he's got the two. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
he's got the bench, and the bench has got that same
for each
level of
position.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember at the beginning of the transfer window.
Stones for it all fits. doesn't
What
it?
about Otamendi? What's happening there? Have you heard?
Well, it depends. If we're going for Stones, I think he's probably off to United.
And what about another striker? What about this Remy situation? I mean, Palace, what, 12, 15 mil?
Well, I'm reading these, mate. Keep going. What is happening to Griezmann?
Yeah.
Griezmann is not coming to Chelsea.
I don't
It
Oh,
has
right.
died.
That's been running.
It has died.
That's been running for ages, guys. Griezmann is not. It's not happening. Let's
It's
just
not
kill it now. I'm gonna kill it now here with these guys here.
We'll probably sell him Luis.
Griezmann's not coming. Yeah.
But I've also heard that Messi is planning on signing for Chelsea, so that's all good.
Yeah, another Instagram link somewhere. I don't know.
No,
But,
I'm taking the Mickey. It's not.
No, but at the moment, remember at the beginning of the transfer window, Mourinho came out and said we are getting a defender, we're getting a midfielder, and we're getting a striker.
Oh.
Remember,
We've
that.
got a striker.
We've got a goalkeeper and all. So add to that.
Wow.
So if we get Stones, Witsel, we've got Falcao. That's our transfer window done.
So where's the cover for Fabregas?
I think Matic will play alongside Witsel in defensive mid.
For Champions League games?
Probably
with,
as well.
with Fabregas further
I
forward.
think Fabregas will be pushed
I
forward.
don't know, but where's Oscar going to play? Where's his role?
What about,
That's what I'm saying.
what about your mate Mikel?
Oh, shut up! I don't
He loves Mikel, doesn't he?
Right. Mikel's
3 mil.
Mikel's like Marmite. You either love him or you hate
Well,
him.
listen,
And I
we-
absolutely
listen,
despise
we don't
him.
Mikel, don't we? We don't mind Mikel for a 0-0 away.
Mikel, yeah.
We love
have to
Mikel
close
for a
the game
0-0.
down.
He's trying to annoy me.
We close the game down.
Listen,
Bring on
we
Mikel.
did a 0-0 in the new camp. We want Mikel on. That's what we want him on.
Was it? Yeah, I don't care about a 0-0 in the new camp. I want to watch someone who can actually pass the ball forward. It's like seeing a dodong when Mikel passes forwards. I've seen him pass forward, and it
How
wasn't
many
even his
managers love
boot.
him, right?
It was the underside.
Actually,
It was the studs. It was the
They all love
studs.
Mikel, don't they? None of them. Listen, Mikel, how long has he been at the club? Every manager has played him.
So okay, if he's been this long at the club, why doesn't he pull his boots up? And why doesn't he become one of the big players in the dressing room? Why?
Well, he is.
Well, who knows?
Well, he doesn't act like it, does he? He makes all these mistakes constantly. I don't like Mikel. You know that. Let's draw under that. Let's move on before I get angry.
Listen, we know he can't score goals.
No, he's not
Yeah, I
meant to.
don't need him to score
He's not
goals.
meant to
I
have
just want
a
him
penalty
to pass the
He's
ball
up to be
forward. I want him to go forward. Not that way, not that way, not behind him. Forward.
Well, if his job is to shut the game
Yeah.
down,
I love him.
his job is to
Yeah.
blast the ball as forward as he can, and that's it, really. He's not really looking for the pinpoint pass or anything.
No,
He's looking to close the game
You're
down. Tackle,
You're
tackle,
twisting my words.
tackle.
We need to draw in the Nou Camp or, the
Yeah.
Bernabeu or somewhere like that.
You bring
With
Mikel,
25 minutes to go. Mikel, bring him on.
he's there to
Because-
break legs, that's it.
He'll just chop
Get
it
Ron
up.
Harris out of that. You can get Ron Harris back with that, and he'll be cheap. He's like, what, 70? It'd be brilliant. Great signing.
I love Big Ron.
Yeah, you got another big run. Right, anyway, transfer talk pretty much done. Let's get to your comments. Let's see what all of you have to actually say.
Sort him out about Mikel.
Well, we'll move over to a few of your earliest ones. We're picking out of random, so we do apologise if we miss any of your comments. Someone's Supernatural says, that's a good name, says we should, get Gulam, left back from Napoli. He's a beast. What's funny, Gulam is Algerian and he plays for the national team, and I know Gulam very well.
Mm-hmm.
He is good. He's very good, but he's not coming. I have to say, he's not coming at all. No.
Is he got a mate called Saruman as well? What about Gandalf?
Do you know
Is Bilbo Baggins in there somewhere as well?
Do you know him personally?
Not personally, no.
Oh.
But
It's good
no.
Gandalf, isn't it?
Gulam, I know, is linked more with Arsenal than us.
Sounds like a dinner, doesn't it?
Gulam does, yeah.
Goulash.
Gollum.
Yeah.
Right.
My precious.
Nigel says 80 million on Pogba is much more of a risk than a loaned Falcao.
Yeah, well, that's we've said that. That's obvious.
Well, you said that. I mean,
Yeah,
but the thing about it is I'll tell you the truth, right? We're not talking about Pogba at 80s, are we? We're talking about Pogba, what we've heard today, at 58 or 56 or whoever's,
Yeah, well, that's true. The Bean says, why spend 30 million on Stones when you can get Varane for the same price? One thing I have to say about
Well,
Varane.
we won't get Varane, that's why.
Yeah.
The thing is, we're bigger than Everton, right? So we come knocking on the door, right? Okay, Everton go, no, we ain't for sale, he ain't for sale. Yes, he is, because the player will want to come to us because he want to win things, yeah? And let's have it right, his money's going to go up and everything else. Different situation when Real Madrid come knocking on our door, or when we go knocking on Real Madrid's door. Let's be honest, it's the truth.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'd be mortified. I mean, it's the same thing with Hazard, I suppose. Real Madrid come on and say, 130 mil.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I suppose every player's got his price.
Exactly.
No, do you? I mean, we don't want him ever to go. But the point of the matter is
Varane now. Varane, Rafa Benitez come out and said he's not.
No, we're not going to get Varane.
Yeah, we're not.
We've tried to get Varane. I'd love Varane.
I'd love him as well. I've said that since AVB's time. Varane's been a quality defender. But hey,
Mudit sorry if I get your name wrong. Mudit Agarwal says Oscar has had his first summer off in years. Last year, his best game was Crystal Palace and QPR, in which he was well rested. He needs to be given time and a chance this season.
Yeah, I love him. I love Oscar. I'm so pleased we ain't going to ever get. Do you know I love Oscar? Do you know that?
No, I do too. I agree with that comment. So good comment.
And he, you are right. The games he's played, he's only a kid.
Yeah.
Relentless amount of football he's had to play. Right, he's going to pitter out. And it's only natural. Yeah. Listen, he's he'll be raring to go. Start with. We're going to see the real Oscar. He's a class player.
Yeah,
I'm so happy. And you know something now? If Juventus had turned around and said Oscar or William, for that matter, it was all right when I mentioned Salahs and stuff like that. But if they'd have gone down that road, keep me Pogba. No way. I don't want to get rid of Oscar.
No, but if we did do that, it could be good business for Chelsea. I mean, I don't want to get rid of Oscar, but sometimes I do worry about him. Whereas, 2 years ago he had his kid, didn't he? And I thought after January you could defend him, say, look, dad problems, he's getting up in the middle of the night to look after his kid. Also, last season he didn't have his first summer off and he was always on international duty, and then that sort of affected him mentally as well as physically with the 7-1 to Germany. But sort of, yes, he's had his first summer off, but I do worry about him sometimes.
He's a class.
You've got Fabregas to push forward, and then you could go, if they said we want Oscar, Oscar's what, 20, 30 million, you could push for 40.
That's true.
You could say, okay, we'll give you Oscar plus a little bit of money for Pogba, and then it wouldn't be as much for Ross.
I'd rather keep Oscar.
The
thing with Oscar, I know, when was it? A day or two ago? Oscar did come out and say that he's well rested, he's ready for this pre-season, he's fully recovered. His quote, fully recovered. So when I hear that, I think we're going to get the best Oscar we've seen since he's signed.
I hope so, mate. Since he's a class act, I love him.
Because that was the only worry. He just wasn't rested. He was playing every single week. He was playing a summer, then he played a whole season, then he played another summer, then another season. The guy, for such a young age, is dead, physically dead. And now he's well recovered. He's rested. I can't wait to see him.
Yeah, well, he said to the Evening Standard he's not leaving, and he's got no interest in joining Juventus.
He wants to stay.
Let's have him right. Mourinho said all along, you ain't going nowhere. You are staying. He said that to all the players, really. The first team players, he said, listen, you've won us the title. No, you're going nowhere. You're staying. All we're going to do is a little bit of surgery here and there. Just make us And I believe in you. And by the way, they'll get better and better and better.
Yeah.
So let's not panic too much about the transfer.
No, let's not.
We're
Let's
panicking
not.
too much.
It's true.
What Man City done? They've done nothing.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. At least we're champions.
All we need to do is we need to just not make the mistakes that City have made over the past 2 times when they've won the league, whereas not strengthened enough. If we get that strength in depth, which is world class, we will be up there eating
Witsel,
with Barcelona, Real, Bayern Munich. We will be there. Because I mean, if you look at their teams, so let's take Bayern for example, because they're not buying and selling many people at the minute. You could go straight away. You had goalkeeper Neuer. Then they had, so based on last season, they had Reina as backup.
Yeah,
that's solid. Yeah. Left back, you had Alaba, and I'm not sure. The young kid, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Then you had what's his name? Martinez, Badstuber, Dante. You had all these centre backs. Then you had Lahm, who played right back, hold midfield. Then you had Rafinha, and then Schweinsteiger, Xabi Alonso, Lahm again.
Loads
you've got all these names are there. Then up front you've got Müller, and you could play. You've got all these. You've got Müller, Peter Lowe's, Gertz can play up there. They're almost bringing back total football.
Yeah,
and they've got all these. What we need is their style. They have a pretty solid, structured starting 11.
Yeah,
but then they have these utility players that can play.
That's how have we. Yeah. Our team is pretty much the same every week.
You see, that's the difference.
We can name our team. We know our team.
Yeah,
let's have it right. We just need that little bit of extra quality, but it depends where we're going. I mean, in the next 3 years, because of the stadium, and all of that, right? Is that where we're going? Are we just going to do a bit of like for like? If so, so be it, because we've got a good enough side to definitely win the league and definitely compete in the last 4 to 8 in Europe. Yeah. Whether it's good enough to win it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
is debatable. But But I'd like us to go another level, but maybe it's not possible at this moment in time.
Well, you see, the thing with City, they don't know what it takes to have to retain a league. They don't know what it's like.
It's hard.
Our board and Mourinho have done it before. 04, 05, 05, 06. We know exactly what it takes to retain the Premier League. So we're going to have to do it again.
We're all unhappy with Petr, right? We're all unhappy with that. Yeah, none of us wanted that. Yeah, I mean he's gone and we have to take it on the chin and everything else. The reality of the situation is we've got a great goalkeeper.
Yeah.
As a replacement, a lot younger.
Yeah.
Begovic. You know what I mean? And we believe in the Falcao.
Yeah.
We believe in the Falcao. Right. Yeah. Okay. Angle. And I do think if we get them two little. We get Pedro, you know what I mean? And get we'll be all right, mate.
I think so.
I'm going to fall out with somebody on this chat sooner rather than later. He's in trouble with me.
That Chelsea fan, look what he's put. Mikel is quality, better than Pogba any day. Come on.
Mate, are you broken? Were you dropped when you were a baby?
Great comment.
Mikel is quality, better than Pogba any day.
Tony, please, come on, you've got to back me up here.
Not quite better than Pogba, but I'd have Mikel rather than Pogba. Anyway.
No.
Move on before we get in trouble.
I'm not having a go. Mikel takes a lot of grief,
He does, and it's not deserved.
It is deserved.
I remember that game when we were 2-0 down at United and we come back and nearly won it at the end when Matter. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Why are you mentioning Judas?
Well.
Why are you talking about Judas?
He's one Matter now. Do you know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is he was awesome that day. He was further forward, Mikel, when he was in Boston. I like Mikel.
I do too.
I don't think he's as bad. I think he gets unwarranted bad press. I think.
Well, he's staying, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
I don't want to. I want him to go. I need him gone.
He wants the way he's gone. He wants everyone.
He wants everyone gone. We're gonna have no team.
Listen. Right, Rahman from Augsburg. I'd have him over Luiz any day. He keeps coming up. I mean, I'm looking on the chat.
We don't need Witsel.
George Jackson. Last comment. We don't need Witsel. He's shit. Stop talking about him. Trust me, we don't want him. Why? I think we do.
Listen, mate. Are we talking about FIFA? Are we talking about FIFA potential or real life? Because we're talking about real life right now. He's a quality player.
I think he's quality. I think he'll complement the
Swedish videos. Look, we don't have any backup for Cesc Fabregas in central mid. Our backup for Matic.
Ramirez and Mikel, but none for Cesc.
We don't mention Ramirez these days, do we?
We don't. But the thing for Cesc, if we do get Witsel, Cesc will be pushed forward. I think that position between Cesc and Oscar will be attacking mid. I think they'll rotate. That's what I think will happen. Or they'll both play and we'll have one defensive mid with Matic, not Mikel, with Matic. If we do decide to play a bit more attacking, one defensive mid and two attacking mids with Cesc and Oscar. So it can vary. But I think Cesc will be pushed forward.
Chris Follett and blah blah ooh says we shouldn't diss Drogba. We're not dissing Drogba.
No,
he's a god. He is a god. He's a living legend.
He's not talking about us dissing. He's talking about the geezer before.
Yeah.
who's saying that Falcao can't be worse than Drogba. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's what he's replying.
He did say still a legend, though, so we admire that.
Listen, Drogba's always going to be a legend. We love Didier, we've done it,
Exactly.
But listen, we got Falcao. Listen, we made that decision.
Yeah.
If he scores goals, if we get the old real Falcao back,
then we won't be complaining.
Yeah, but I don't think we will get him back. I don't think we will.
We'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance, and we'll see.
It's class. I think, listen, he's just,
Yeah, I think so.
But it's confidence, isn't it? It's confidence. It
is.
The whole everything's about confidence.
If we show he can do well,
he's coming
to confidence and he'll do well.
He's offering his doubt to come to us.
Yeah. If we're saying, you're going to be rubbish, he's going to have a bit of doubt. So.
Well, like this guy, Vivith Baharath, has said that he's heard that the deal for Pedro is about to be hijacked by Man United. How true is this? Everything we've been reading today, we haven't seen anything to do with that.
Right. The thing about the Pedro deal, right? Okay, is this: that apparently Mourinho has spoken to the player, or if he's not spoken to the player, he's put his two Pennyworth in, and certainly Cesc Fabregas has.
Yeah.
So we have got that angle there where he's a bit
Another
of mates with Cesc Fabregas. So a great assist by Cesc.
Yeah, once again.
But so maybe we've got that little advantage over Man United. But it does seem, right there, it does seem they're involved in everything. Everything we're involved in.
They get involved.
Yeah, no, but let's be honest, Man United are being linked with everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
They're being linked with Messi, they're being linked with Ronaldo, they're being linked, it's everywhere you read, Man United
like the city,
are being linked.
Yeah.
It's wherever you go, they're linked with
someone. Look at that, look, top four prediction guys for next season. Well, funny enough, we've just done a little video.
We have, yeah.
About
that will come out soon. So
you'll
watch out for that one, and you'll hear all of our top four. Not just top four, top six.
So we've done the top six.
Top six. So look out for that, guys. Anyway, those are your comments.
And I can't believe you put Norwich fourth and Bournemouth fifth.
Yeah, that's a great one there. Nice one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I put West Ham to come second. And
I tell you what, no, I didn't. I put who was it?
Palace Champions League.
I put Spurs to win the league.
Get off the channel.
You would drop Oscar out of the team. Should Cesc become the new 10 and Witsel take Ces's place in centre mid? No,
but it'll rotate because we need backup and we need depth. So it'll rotate. It will rotate.
Everton want 30 million for Stones, worth it, or another overrated English player. Well, he's overpriced, we know that, but he's English and that's why.
And he's young.
We'll end up paying 30 million, or we think 29, the magic figure.
We'll do an Arsenal, 29 and a pound,
0.9,
or 30 and a pound.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, that's been Daily Blues. Thank you, Tony and Louis, for coming on board today.
Thank you.
It's been fun. Thank you for all your comments. Be sure to leave your comments once this goes off the air, because the chat will disappear and the comment section will be born. So be sure to leave all your comments there. We will have a look and we will read your comments. Please check out the description for all the social media links: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be sure to check us there, and subscribe to 100% Chelsea if you are new. We'll see you really soon. We've just had a whole day of filming. We've got quite a lot of content coming out.
There's a lot of stuff outside the bridge about Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Who's the bigger club, Arsenal, Chelsea?
Be sure to look out for those. It's going to be bad.
We'll get destroyed by the Gooners that try and come on. And we need to just stop them doing that. Stop them coming on, you Blues.
Yeah, right there.
Blue Army. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys.
Give them some back.
Do what he says. And we'll see all of you really soon. Thank you for watching, guys, and take care. Have a good evening. Take care.
See you later. Bye.